Don't go to jail, bro. Do not touch me. It took 4 people to strap me down. Do not touch me. I'll fight both of you. Get the out of my back.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Go! Diana, brutality! Brutality!
Get
Police
on your belly.
brutality!
We gotta put your pants on.
I know, get out of here.
These people are about to learn that lesson the hard way. Think you can sneak onto someone else's property? Think again. We've got a whole lineup of folks who decided to ignore boundaries and the law. There's the squatter who thinks that condemned house is their new mansion. Spoiler alert, it isn't. Then there's the woman who decided a car she's not paid for is now her own. And just wait for the woman who decided that staying in the shower would prevent the police from arresting her. Prepare yourselves, because these situations are about to go south. On a sunny day in Florida, officers arrived at a movie theater where 2 irate women had been having a racist outburst. Police were called by the staff to simply deliver a trespass notice. But both women were not about to take this lying down, prompting the officers to take drastic measures. Everything starts out quite normal though.
Oh, okay.
I would like them trespassed.
Okay.
They said some racist remarks to the whole theater. I don't want them to come back.
Okay, sounds good. You have your IDs on you, man? So what the manager asked me to do is to give you guys a trespass warning. Basically, nothing criminal. It's just saying that you guys understand that you guys can't come back here. Okay?
No, it's not okay, sir. We're
Oh, listen, you don't have a say. This business can do whatever they want. Okay?
We're innocent until proven guilty. That's the country I live in.
I never charge you with a crime.
You told me I can't come back.
That's correct. You're being trespassed.
He owes us a refund for the movie.
Okay.
If we put
that is up to the manager. I can't force him to do the refund and whatever. You'll have to sue him. It's all civil. Nothing criminal there.
You don't need these.
Don't snatch.
Don't you
Don't
touch
snatch.
your hands off.
Police brutality!
Hands
Police
off.
brutality!
Let go of the ID.
As soon as the officer utters those words, the whole situation becomes criminal when the woman decides to forcefully take her ID out of the officer's hands. He has no choice but to take the ID back forcefully.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Go! Diana, brutality! Brutality!
Get
Police
on your belly.
brutality!
Get on your belly now.
You are way out of line.
Say what you want.
Let me fix your cuffs so they don't tighten up on you. Which is your strong leg? That's your strong leg?
I guess.
Well then, let me teach you how to get up. Put your leg out. When I help you, you're gonna roll onto this leg, okay? And you're gonna stand yourself up. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so when you snatched your ID away from me, do you understand you committed a crime?
No.
Okay. You're going to jail for resisting. Okay? Do you want to play the same game? Leave have a seat.
Diana, get my stuff off the floor, please.
The manager wants them both trespassed.
Okay.
She is going to jail for resisting.
Okay.
Resisting wasn't anything. I took my driver's license back. He said he was
She
giving us a
snatched it from my
citation.
hand and hurt my
Resisting
finger.
arrest.
He told us that we
You
were
hurt my
trespassing
finger.
and to get out, and that's what.
Do you
and so
understand
she
that?
said yes, and he's got it filmed. I have it filmed, so we don't have to argue about it. Okay? He said.
The second woman, who happens to be the sister of the one who resisted the police officer, seems to be the more rational of the two.
To get
It's
out.
not a citation. It's a trespass warning.
Right. And she leaned over to get her ID back. Okay, the film will show that.
It absolutely will.
Yep.
I'm very grateful for these.
Yep, me too.
164595110.
I have pictures of you and the injury you gave to her wrist.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
E-Echo 232-108-577430. Alright, I'm gonna go 2 trespass.
The more the officer tries to explain what the handcuffed woman did, the more she denies it. At this point, the second woman also shows signs of belligerence, which is not making the situation better.
Nobody's talking to you. Zip it.
So now I have to zip it. In this free country you speak of, I have to zip it.
If I do, you do.
I've never told you to be quiet.
Pardon me? Oh, sorry.
Under what law? We're not trespassing.
Sir, are you the manager? Okay. You requesting a trespass?
Yeah. So I got a complaint that there was 2 people inside one of the theaters, just basically yelling, causing issues. So when I went in
Inside
there,
one of the theaters?
Inside the theater.
Okay.
Which is the color purple, which is primarily like African American sort of film.
Okay.
But anyways, go in there. Everybody's pointing at them. Everybody's like saying they're reacting, laughing to the film, and they're being handcuffs decided to go to the entire theater. That some black can't help being black, and the entire theater got up and started running out, trying to film them, just like stop. And that's at this point where I'm like, I told them leave. Well, at this point I was like, leave. I'm calling the cops as well.
Okay.
And
While the perpetrator waits for the processing to be completed before she's taken away, she decides to keep confronting the police officers who made the initial arrest.
Scratch you? You see what you did to me?
Okay. You don't touch me. You don't touch a police officer. Do you understand?
But you can touch a senior citizen.
Absolutely. When she commits a crime, she's going to get
She didn't
touched.
touch a crime. commit a
She's
crime.
going to get touched.
She didn't commit a crime.
She did to
I
me.
took my driver's license back.
Well, say what you want. You took it and you scratched my finger.
Let's see your injury.
Right here, you scratched me.
There's no scratch there.
Oh, you scratched me. It hurts.
Take a picture of his finger that he's claiming that because it's on his.
It's going to be on body camera.
At this point, the conversation is meaningless since the crime's already been committed. And even though it may seem trivial, most judges do not take lightly to police officers being manhandled in any way.
Citizens write a complaint because you're taking pictures.
Well,
I was
I'm
explaining
holding
something
down.
that is non-criminal.
You wouldn't even listen to us about what
I don't
happened.
have
still
to.
won't.
I don't have to. I don't have to. They want to trespass you. Period.
You still could have listened to what happened. We asked for you to be
it's
called.
regardless. It's that everything that happened in the theater, it is moot. Okay? The manager wants to trespass you. That is what's happening. There's nothing criminal about that. You get a trespass warning, you go home. Guess
How
what
do you get a
get?
trespass warning when we paid to get into this theater?
Okay. The manager is allowed to trespass whoever he wants. But you're
Senior citizen white people.
you are so on the high horse about being racially profiled, you just can't even understand it. I am.
Objecting to being racially profiled.
Is this your sister?
Yes.
Okay.
I objected to being issued a citation for trespassing when we
It's
paid
not
to
a
get in here.
citation. It's a notice. It's a civil notice that saying you can't come back here.
In this exchange, the 2 sisters may have said something about racial profiling, or the police officer misspoke. He has to keep explaining the situation to them, and they just decide that they don't want to listen to him anyway.
Do you want to sign your copy of the trespass warning?
No.
You don't want to sign it? Do you want your copy?
Nope.
Okay.
We'll take the copy just because we need that.
Okay.
There's your license. This one's going to go with me. I think it's pretty self-explanatory as well. Obviously, if you come back here, you will go to jail. You can. It's infinity. You can't come back at all unless they lift it. Unless you guys work something out with the business owner. Okay.
We want to come back anyway.
Okay. That's fine.
Shall I take your things too? Yes.
We're going to come right out here. All right. So we do have to tell you, if you go into the jail, you bring something in there that's illegal. It's not supposed to be in there. It's introduction to detention facility. It's a felony. Okay.
What should have been a day of fun for 2 elderly sisters turned into a mini nightmare. In the end, all the belligerence shown by the accused cost her a couple days in jail, and she received a $250 fine. Our houses, of course, are one of our most treasured possessions. Therefore, when people need to be evicted, it's always a difficult situation. But what happens when a person is told to leave lawfully and chooses to return to a house which was condemned by the city for imminent demolition? This story began when construction workers called in the police because its occupant was threatening them with garden shears.
These are official court documents. These people are trespassing on my house.
Do you own the house?
No, I'm a
Okay,
I'm
then
a
calm
tenant.
down and stop yelling.
Okay, I'm a tenant. I'm a tenant.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay, they tried to evict the other 3 tenants. As you can see, it was dismissed. Notice of dismissal.
Okay.
It never went through. She moved to another apartment because the landlord keep harassing, so they can move to another apartment on Wayne. So all my stuff is in there. They took my $4,000 bike, put it in the backyard, and tried to tear the locks off of it yesterday. I said, hey, y'all not allowed to touch tenants' property. If you know the law, you have to have a court, to have a sheriff escort stuff out. You cannot touch my
I know, but if
property.
a house is condemned, it's a little bit
No,
different.
no, upstairs. Well, the bottom is not condemned. There's nothing wrong with the bottom. Oh, the electric bill, the water bill, the gas bill, everything works. It's in my name.
The man in the yellow sweater is Virgil, and he has a piece of paper in which evictions were declared illegal. But the document was signed 6 months ago, or so it seems. What police have to do next is determine if the construction crew have legal documentation to make any kind of alterations to the house.
Okay?
This is proof.
That's not proof. That's something that's like several months old. There's a lot of time that's passed from June to now.
Possible.
No.
He's
Okay.
not. This building's condemned.
When I understand it's condemned and all that. There's no signage on here. Usually the fire department puts a sign up that says it's condemned.
I think it was code enforcement.
Where are those signs?
I can find out for you.
Okay, because we
unless
can
they
only...
took it down. I haven't been on this property since it got burned down.
It would have all been a lot easier if the construction crew had arrived with the correct paperwork. Until that happens, the police can do nothing except wait until someone with authority or a legal document arrives.
Without something official that you guys have in hand saying that there's not allowed to be anyone in here, we don't have anything to enforce.
Got it.
Okay?
And I believe there was something posted that might have got taken down.
Yeah, but we need to see it.
Okay.
If we can't see it, then we'd be violating his rights.
So the best thing to do is get the fire marshal out and recondemn it. Or okay, got it.
Without that, I can't enforce anything.
I appreciate you guys.
You know what I mean? It's not about belief.
Yeah.
The officer takes the time to explain the procedure with the foreman or manager of the construction team as well.
I'm bringing the code enforcement papers so that the fire department shut the whole unit down.
Cool.
Is he on his way here now?
Yeah, he said give him like 20 minutes. He's coming from the south side. That was the upstairs unit.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be coming from our office.
All right.
Let me call. There's a difference between knowing things and being able to enforce
I've been here
things.
for the past 2 weeks. This is the second week. He is not yet been on.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a dispute between what we know and what we can document.
I showed him a copy of the bills. That call AEP. Call and put it on speaker.
They're under our name.
Because right here it says 19 South Wheatland. Then right here it says this structure has been declared unsafe, not to be occupied prior to repairs. Okay.
They lied to you, said they didn't know.
Okay, listen. Listen to me for a moment. They have permits that say this house is not to be occupied. Okay? I just read them with my own eyes. I've seen the paperwork from the building inspector. It's not from code enforcement, it's from the actual building inspector. He is saying that this place is not to be occupied. There's not allowed to have anyone inside. The landlord is not allowed to let anyone in because he can face criminal charges for letting you in this house.
You were already in that.
You have to leave now. You're officially on notice.
Hold on.
So here's the thing. I just told you it's not code enforcement, it's building enforcement.
The law clearly states that the tenant has to vacate the premises because the building inspector has declared the residence uninhabitable. The landlord can also face serious consequences if he allows Virgil to stay.
So here's the thing. You have to go down to the court and you have to get basically a permission slip to come in and get your belongings.
Ohio law, when you condemn a house, you have
I
to
know a
put,
thing or two about Ohio law.
Okay.
I'm
If
trained.
you Google it right now.
Virgil,
You have to put the tenants.
Virgil,
Yeah.
what you have to do right now is get your stuff and get off this property.
Okay.
And if you come back, you're subject to being charged with trespassing.
Okay.
The cops were able to make Virgil leave the property, but that's not the end of this story. The next day, the officers are flagged down by the same construction crew who tell them that Virgil has broken back into the sealed house again. Officers respond, and this time, they're not as friendly as they were yesterday.
Man, that's some real determination. Virgil, I am the police.
I talked to the police already. They came out.
No, you're lying. You're full of shit. Open this door.
They came out calling.
Virgil.
I talked to the administrator, the code enforcement.
Virgil has locked himself inside, and officers assume that he has no intention of opening the door. So, they go to the next logical step. After repeated warnings, the accompanying officer attempts to kick the door open.
I'm thinking I'm gonna open the door.
All right, get it open.
I have to get my clothes on.
Open the door, my man.
Can I get my clothes on?
Open it now.
You're breaking the law.
Open the door.
I talked to your supervisor. Call your supervisor.
Open the door.
I talked to administration and fire.
Open the door.
Man, I'm calling the 911.
I am 911.
You're breaking the law. You're not a good old. I got 2 minutes in here.
190. Just so you know, our suspect is in the house, refusing to open the door, and he's probably going to be calling 911 on us. We're already aware you don't need to let us know when he calls.
Officer, stop.
Open the door, dude.
I will get a ram and I will knock down this door. Just open it.
You're breaking the law.
Come on, bub.
You're breaking the law.
Open the door.
You have to open your residence to your
And you do.
Officer, roll third shift.
Nope.
I have permission to be here.
I'm the one that told you you're not allowed to be here. I'm the one that read the permits.
After that,
Nope.
they checked it.
Nope.
That permit's not valid. There was never a conviction. The fire department across the street.
Open the door, Virgil.
They called the administrator.
Open the door.
This was validated after you left, sir.
Open the door.
Door's on hold.
Open the door, Virgil. Virgil, open the door.
While the standoff with Virgil continues, the officers are making plans on how to gain access to the property. The only question is how they'll get inside.
The sheriff and the fire department came. They said it was never condemned. Those guys lied to you. They gave me an officer escorted me over here to open the door up.
So this was legit for you to rip it open like
The
this?
officer escorted, yes. He gave me proof of resident.
No.
I'm not doing that.
So why'd you barricade the door?
We were flagged down by these guys as we were driving our last run, and this guy came back last night, ripped the board off the front door. He's inside. When we tried talking to him, he started yelling at us from the inside, saying he's not going to come out. That's where we're at. He's saying that the third shift officers allowed him in last night, but he's so crazy I don't trust anything he says.
After this phone conversation, the incident has drawn the attention of the officer's immediate superior. It's clear that the situation is taking more time and resources to resolve than necessary. We can't hear what the officer's superior is saying, but it seems like the sergeant is asking why they haven't broken the door down yet.
I don't know if they're... He's got something barricading the door. We can... I don't know if they can get it off the hinges from the outside. I'll be happy to ask them. Already started kicking it. Okay, I'll see if they've got anything that'll help us out. Like if they...
I'm just letting you know that on camera.
Yeah, me too. And it's a problem that I guarantee he did talk to some other officers and they didn't know what was going on because it's third shift and there's no one to talk to that has these permits and stuff. So he probably said, "This is my house, I got bills." They're like, "Well, if it's your house, then go inside," you know?
Within the law to arrest me if I pull back. But I did not come back on my own.
Hey, Virgil.
The administrator of the police, I said, hey.
Hey, Virgil, we're going to get in this door one way or another. You should just open it.
While there's no barrage at the door, Virgil's verbal barrage from the inside is not coming to an end. Meanwhile, the officers are still waiting for the ram. Fortunately, the wait is about to come to an end.
The supervisor in the third shift escorted me back to my home and let me open it up. And he said he don't care. See what I'm saying? Please send a supervisor out here.
I already talked to him on the phone. Oh, he said it's because I'm racist.
This officer hates black people.
Yeah, that's got to be it. There's no other explanation.
You cannot break in my home so leave. I'm on the phone to 911. Hey, don't hurt me. Stop. You're trying to break in my house. You cannot do that. Stop. Hey, sir. Hey, there's females in here. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna open the door. Stop. I said open the door. Stop.
After realizing that there are other people with Virgil inside the house, and Virgil promising to open the door, the officers put down the crowbar and give him yet another chance.
You're gonna open it or I'm gonna break it down. Open it up or I'll break it down.
I'm opening the door.
Do it. Do it now. Virgil, why is the door not open?
Do it again.
Was it just his body or? There you go.
I know.
Jesus, put some clothes on. Why are you standing there naked arguing with us?
I didn't get a check for my clothes on. I got permission. I wouldn't lie to you guys. I was escorted by an officer. Did I put my pants on?
Hey, Jeff, let him button those up.
While they wait for Virgil to put his pants back on, he keeps saying the police gave him the authority to come back. This is meaningless because there was a court order for his house to be evacuated.
I stood there and I told you that you were not allowed to come here.
And I talked to your supervisor.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, just
I
shut
promise.
up. Okay, you're done.
The supervisor sent the police over.
Put the belt on.
Officer, the supervisor.
I will rip you out there, put handcuffs on, put your pants off.
Officer, you're wrong. I'm telling you. I won't lie. I've never lied in my life. I'm telling you, the supervisor of the police. Hey,
do it. Stop talking and put your seatbelt on. Put your belt on.
You think I'm lying about being escorted by the officer of the law? I'm not lying.
You let us in, so.
Huh?
190, we made it in the house.
I was escorted by officer of law to my residence. I did not break the trespassing law.
Put that down.
The officer was here. These two women are witnesses. There was 10 officers here, sir. You are illegally arresting me.
By the time he finished putting his pants on and got taken out to the police car, Virgil still had no clue he'd done anything wrong.
The administrator of the police, hey, Sergeant, these guys are breaking the law. If you checked from last night, the administrator, I called the administrator office. I went over to the. Okay, well, I went over to the fire department last night.
The fire department has nothing to do.
I know. I called the police. The police escorted me over here to open my door, sir. But I was escorted by a police officer. Please check. I'm not breaking the law. There's two witnesses right there. Hey, Sergeant.
Quit turning around.
Those females are witnesses.
I said quit turning around.
Oh, he's trying to hurt me, man. It's because I'm black.
Stop it.
It's because I'm black. I got witnesses.
You don't listen to directions.
Virgil is ordered to stand against the squad car as the officers search his pockets. Virgil is not totally compliant, and the officers are a bit rough with him.
My house on my own. The officer said, show me proof of residence. I showed him my AEP bill. I showed him the paperwork and lease, and he said, go ahead. The administrator let me in. There's no grounds for arrest. I was escorted by an officer. Hey, Sergeant, please call third shift. I was escorted by an officer. Those ladies will tell you they're in the car. The neighbor. Yeah, yes, I did. And they called the fire department and they told the force that paperwork is false. There's no condemnation on body. No, there's no condemnation on my unit, sir. It never was. Ask the fire department.
So, by the time Virgil's in the squad car, many hours of the day had been wasted. The officers certainly could have been doing something more constructive. Police officers not only fight crime, but also deal with a lot of ignorance on the streets from people who think they know the law, but don't.
Thanks for your help.
Touch the property to officer showed up.
So they crowbarred the door. Jeff did give it an attempt, though.
And with that, Victor was taken off to jail. While in jail, he filed an official complaint with the Columbus office of the Inspector General. His accusations were that officers forced their way into his home, threw his female friend into a wall, and that the officers slammed him into a cruiser. The Inspector General found no evidence of this, but after reviewing the footage, the IG did come to the conclusion that the derogatory statements and profanity used by the officers had dishonored the division. This video is of a man who had been trespassed by the mall for allegedly shoplifting in the past. Despite being banned from the mall, he still decided to come back. One of the mall employees recognized him and apparently phoned the police.
Sir, yeah, you step with it outside, please. What? I need you to step with me outside. Now. Hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah. How you doing? I'm Officer Elcott. What's your name?
What's the problem?
The problem is you have a trespass and not to come at the mall?
No, I do not. No, I do not. No.
You look exactly like the DF.
No, I might have a twin.
Okay, but you have a driver's license and verified?
No, I don't.
Huh?
I don't.
Okay, what kind of car you came in?
BMW.
We just need to figure out who you are and whatnot and what from there.
We don't need to go from anywhere.
Hey, do me a favor, because we're investigating something, so we just need your cooperation. If it's not you, then we'll leave.
It's not me, so I don't know what you're talking about. And no, don't put your hands on me. Do not put your hands on me. Whoa!
Sir, listen.
Get your hands off of me.
We're not cooperating. We're just trying to figure it out.
The situation escalates quickly as the suspect does not want to give his name and makes it difficult for officers to do their work. As the man tries to re-enter the restaurant, the officers decide to physically restrain him.
Yeah. What's your name? This could be very simple, but you're making this way harder.
Okay, no problem.
All right, well, you're gonna make it very hard.
Stop. Stop.
What are you doing? Ow! Stop it.
Let go my f***ing head! It's gonna make it worse. Stop.
You're hurting my head!
Just relax. It's because it's tensing up.
No, I'm not tensing up!
Yes.
Trust me, I'm not tensing up. I'm up. I can't breathe!
I'm gonna ask.
It's on my neck. I don't have your neck. Stand up right there.
Once the suspect's in the car, his demeanor changes to that of an obedient child. It's not uncommon for a person's behavior to change during situations like this.
Are you going to behave? Of course. Step out. Step out. Just please release these a little bit. I'm on the these. If you don't cooperate, I'm letting you know now, okay? Yeah. Mike Liddy? Oh, that's real nice. Okay, I'm gonna release this man. Okay.
With the promise of behaving himself, the officer then releases the cuffs on the suspect's wrists.
734-53-2260. Just a second.
What is your plan? Are you still giving this man an NCA?
No, he resisted.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
No, he's taking a ride to county.
Okay.
Yeah. Zumami said he's gonna take it.
His wife is in there also?
His wife is inside paying her bill.
Oh, so she's gonna take the car?
Yeah.
I mean, you can give it. Yeah, he can take all the other stuff, all his property and whatnot.
The 18 months?
I think we can all agree that the amount of resistance the suspect put up was a bit surprising. The police officers discuss the same issue amongst themselves and mall security while they wait for paperwork to be completed.
Hey, remember I asked you if this guy if he was trespassing your system, and I said, did you check with our dispatch? And you said, yeah. You said, yes. Apparently this guy doesn't have one in our system. It's just based on your notes. Yeah, no, but I'm saying, did you tell our dispatch? You gave them our information, and they verified that it was a trespass on file before you called us out.
That's what's happening here. So I don't want to go into more detail. He can talk to you when he gets home.
But did she confirm that there was a trespass on file? That's why I asked you when I called you. You said yes.
Police officers have a duty towards the citizens of a city, but also towards the city itself, to avoid costly lawsuits. Accordingly, officers go over the finer points of an arrest to make sure they didn't miss anything. The point of the matter is that once the mall manager has asked that a person be removed for trespassing, the police have to comply.
They just told me over the radio.
All right, let me call and verify it.
Did he do something bad that he was, it doesn't matter why he was trespassed? Because I don't know if he was. Okay, well then you can talk to him because again, that's none of our business to tell you. So when you get home, if he wants to tell you, that's on him. I'm just trying to explain to you the situation today and why we are here and what's going on. So somebody can get trespassed for just standing on their property and they don't like the shirt that they okay. As of right now, you can stand by to figure out when you're actually released right now. But it sounds like he's going down for resistance.
Hey, this gentleman here, I was being advised that, you guys told him there was a trespassing file. Can you check the system for the subject here that we have? That is a trespass for the mall. Okay, so it's valid. He does have it, right? Yes.
The officer has confirmed that the dispatcher has the details of the suspect's previous encounter at the mall and the trespass order on file. It appears that the suspect may be spending the night in jail. But first the officers had to make arrangements about what to do with his jewelry, which, if still on his person, will be handed in at jail. It's probably a better idea to have someone he trusts take it.
Trespass for 18 months, you violated that trespass, and that's the reason why we went out with you. Because you're cooperative and you want, listen.
You have everything? You want to take his neck? He has a necklace. You want to take the necklace?
And telling us not to touch him.
You know if he has any other
Yes,
jewelry?
he
Didn't
is.
push me. He has a wedding ring on.
Well, I would take all the jewelry.
So I just
If you don't, if you can take it off, you
know.
can. If
Do
you
you
can.
want to leave your jewelry with your wife? Would that be a better solution rather than you taking it down to the county jail? Do you want to leave your jewelry and your personal belongings with your wife, sir? I don't even know why this is happening.
Since his wife has no idea what's going on, it probably means he never told her about the ban he received. One can't help but feel bad for her.
Why is this happening? I'll tell you why. Because they have nothing else better to do. And I gotta tell you, there's probably a lot more crimes that are going on. These guys are standing here jerking me off.
You can take this chain off.
It's easy. I'm bleeding.
Honey, I can't.
And you, I gotta file charges against you.
Just tell you what.
While the suspect and the officers are standing on the sidewalk, they discuss the next steps, including what to do with the man's driver's license. By this time, his wife still has no idea why her husband was banned from the mall, but she's about to find out.
There was a misunderstanding at Nordstrom's, and they tried to charge me with theft, and now I can't get in. I thought I couldn't just go into Nordstrom's for 18 months, but I guess it's the whole mall that I can't go into for 18 months. It's embarrassing.
Oh my God.
Okay?
He really is.
I'm bleeding. Take me to a hospital.
He really is.
I'm 7 years old. I've got a heart condition. Take me to a hospital right now.
I'll tell you what. We don't.
Obviously,
You
we're
know
gonna call
what?
medics.
You know what?
Call medics here. Don't even.
medics.
Don't
Yeah.
even.
I want to go to a hospital. Get chest pains.
All of a sudden, the suspect's bleeding arms have led to chest pains. He wants to be taken to a hospital, but he seemed fine a minute ago. The officer explains to his wife what'll happen next.
I have to go home.
So
Hey! Hey!
he'll call you.
Don't tell her what to do.
She asked me what to do.
Don't
Relax.
tell her what to do.
I told her she can go home.
Don't you do that.
You can go home and he can call you when he's being released from the county jail. You understand?
Not really.
There's no harm coming to you. And he's not in trouble. He's not in any harm either. He's just making things more difficult. So he wants medics. Medics is coming. They're going to transfer him to the hospital. You'll stand by until he can go down to the district.
I'm on medication that I need to take.
Okay, medics are coming.
I need to take tonight.
Okay. You're going to the hospital. They can administer them to you, just as you requested.
Struck him by the sky. He gave me a false name. Resisting. Trespass after
Did he
warning.
give you a false name?
Yeah, remember I asked him. He gave us a.
He said he didn't give me a name. He just said that he
Just
strictly
refuse
came
it. You
in.
can put resist without due to not giving the name as well.
Yeah.
Either resist with,
I think that was fine.
resist without,
Yeah.
name.
Resist without, I think he'll cover
Why don't
everything.
you make up a couple more crimes?
We're not
I'm not making up
Making 'em
anything. That's
up.
a Florida State statute.
It's
So
exactly what you did.
While waiting for medics, the officers discuss the current case, and the suspect listens in on the conversation. Not that it matters. The fact is, he did trespass, management asked police to remove him, and everything was done by the book, including using as little force as possible to attain their objective.
I smell up.
You're fine. We have body cameras. We're not worried about you.
So now he has to spend a couple of days in the county jail.
I don't think so.
Okay.
After another few minutes, paramedics arrive on the scene, and the suspect could be processed further. Paramedics have learned that sometimes their safety can also be in jeopardy, so they ask questions before they tend to a patient. Through experience, they've learned to be safe rather than sorry.
What's going on? Good, how are you? Okay, what happened? Yeah. Okay.
That's what happened.
You searched him already?
Yes.
Okay. Am I cool to undo this? This isn't even on him. He can just slide right out. Okay. All right.
well, they're here to take good care of you, sir.
No, I don't drink. Are you sure? These cuffs are tight and I'm bleeding in the back.
It's a strap now. You're not bleeding.
Not bleeding?
Nope.
Now that the paramedics are present, no doubt, while they could have been attending a real emergency, they go through protocol to get the suspect onto a gurney. Once you're under arrest, the police can't let you out of their sight.
These are too tight, guys.
So,
I'm in pain.
hold on 1 second. She's gonna do. Since we gotta do an ID and all that, can you just do one? Yeah. Are you gonna be cool with us if she takes those off?
Of course. Where do you think I'm gonna go? I'm 7 years old.
So he's loaded into the ambulance for his trip to the hospital, where undoubtedly he'll be fit to stand trial. Some judges don't take kindly to people who don't cooperate and waste the city's money. Of course, the suspect remains innocent until proven guilty for whichever crime he'll be charged with. So if you thought that was the end of it for today, think again. We see an officer approaching a woman seated at a bus stop. A nearby convenience store owner claims she'd been trespassed and had been asked to leave. Apparently, she didn't heed his warning, and the police were called.
Hello, ma'am. Hey, do you know why I'm here? So these guys called us. I guess they were saying you were over here soliciting, panhandling, stuff like that. Have you been trespassed from there before? No, you never got a trespass warning from that gas station there? Okay. Do you have ID on you?
My name is Katie Carter.
You don't have a driver's license or Florida ID?
It says
Alright, what's your full name?
Katie Carter.
Katie, that's spelled K-A-T-I-E?
Yeah.
And your last name was?
Carter.
How do you spell that?
Can I just leave? Like, I'm not even at the store. I wasn't at the store.
While another officer's going through the footage to see if the woman did indeed trespass, the first officer on the scene tries to get her name, and she helps him with the spelling of her first name, but refuses to spell her surname.
Okay. I mean, if you haven't been trespassed from here, it's not going to be a big deal. I just got to check, okay? So your last name was Carter?
Yeah, but I wasn't on their property.
C-A-R-T-E-R?
I wasn't on their property.
And what's your date of birth, ma'am? I didn't see you on their property either. I saw you at the bus stop. But...
Yeah, I wasn't on their property. The guy was being nice and he asked me and I was like,
yeah.
If you want to, yeah, but I'm good.
What's your birthday?
Can I just leave? Like, I'm not having a bad, like, I'm already having a rough time. I don't have time to, like...
While the officer waits, he talks to the woman, telling her that if she can give him her date of birth, he can check it and leave her alone.
Why not? I mean, if I check, I'll be out of your hair and you can go on about your business. It's no big deal. Because I don't know if you saw that cruiser right there. They're checking the cameras to see if you're on the property. If you weren't, then you weren't, and easy day. We'll get out of your hair.
While the officer's speaking to the woman, the other cruiser pulls up. The officers have a quick conversation, but it's not yet clear whether they've confirmed she had indeed been on the property. Either they're unsure of her having been on the property, or they're trying to confirm some other detail.
Let's get your date of birth so I know who you are.
Yeah, it's 8/15/85.
8/15/85?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You understand we have reasonable suspicion to think that you're trespassing after warning next door. Your failure to identify yourself is going to result in you being arrested for
I didn't fail you. I just
obstruction.
gave him my ID.
Oh, you did? Okay.
As the situation continues to play out, the officers inform the suspect that she may be in trouble for resisting cooperation, even if she was not trespassing. She's getting nervous as she gets deeper into trouble. She's smoking those cigarettes at light speed. The question is, was she on the property?
Miss Carter, you don't even need to light that cigarette up. You go ahead and put it out. Go ahead and stand up for me.
Why?
You're under arrest.
For what?
Trespass after warning.
I'm not going to jail. I didn't do anything. I'm not going to jail. 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 I'm not going to jail.
Stop. Relax. Relax.
I'm not going to jail.
Yes, you are.
I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail.
You are.
I'm not going to jail.
This very
I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't on their property. I'm not going to jail.
We're on their property.
I wasn't on their property.
I watched you on video.
I wasn't on their property.
You're
I'm
inside
not going
the
to
store.
jail.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
are.
going to jail.
Sure.
I'm not going to jail. I'm not. Stop.
Ma'am,
stop. Get off of me. Get off of me. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail.
At this point, it looks like Katie is going to jail. Officers have confirmed that she indeed trespassed. Therefore, they have grounds to arrest her, and she keeps digging that hole she's in much deeper. The best thing she can do is relax and cooperate, but she does the complete opposite.
I'm not going to jail.
You're going to jail.
No,
Now
I'm
you're going to jail for battery.
No,
for
I'm not
punching
going to
him.
jail.
Yes,
I
you
was
are.
here. I wasn't on their property. I'm not going to jail.
Yeah, we're just fighting for one side of it. Give me your left hand.
I'm not going to jail.
Give me your left hand.
I'm not going to
Like
jail.
You're going to jail.
I'm not going to jail.
You just caught a felony. You're going to jail.
I'm not going to jail. I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, I'll work on this.
The suspect is putting up a fight and making things worse for her and the officers. The first officer on the scene, who takes charge, cuffs her. In doing so, he not only prevents her from hurting herself or them, but he would also not need to tase her.
Yeah, we just got her cuffed. They're making it way more difficult than it had to be. And you caught the felony.
Stop. I didn't do anything wrong.
Stop.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
Stop.
I want some more officers out here.
They're coming.
I don't want to go to jail. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
You were trespassing.
While the first officer detains her, she keeps claiming she's innocent, even though the tape clearly shows her trespassing. As the second officer brings the cruiser closer, she starts to realize that it's game over, but still offers one last burst of resistance.
Are you going to sit up and sit in the backseat of this car?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Are you going to sit up and sit in the back of the car?
I didn't do anything wrong.
You're going to lay on the side of the road.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You hit me in the face.
I didn't hit you in your face. You don't deserve to be arresting me.
Are you going to sit up and sit in the car?
You don't deserve to be arresting me.
Are you going to sit up and sit in the car, or are we going to lay here on the side of the road?
I don't deserve it.
Alright, you ready to get up and get in the car?
Why is this happening to me?
Stop kicking your feet, or you're going to catch another felony. Let's just pick her up. Hey, we're going to pick you up. If you start kicking, that's just going to be more felonies, okay? Hey, do you understand me?
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
1, 2, 3.
No, it hurts.
Well, you can stand up. Can you stand up? You want to stand up? Do you want to stand up? Katie, right? Katie, do you want to stand up? If not, we're going to have to lift you and slide you into this car. You can make it very easy on yourself just by standing up and sitting in the car. All right, you're going to jail at this point. Crying and boo-hooing on the side of the road on the ground is not going to affect that. All right, so do you want to stand up and sit in the car like a big girl, or do you want to lay on the ground?
After getting her to the car door, she refuses to move further. Officers are showing a lot of patience at this point, waiting for Katie to decide to cooperate. She keeps saying she did nothing wrong, even though she's done quite a few wrong things right in front of the officers' body cameras. One way or another, she's got to go to jail.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
Hey, get in the car. Come on, come on.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm gonna try to go first.
I didn't do
All right,
anything wrong.
we're gonna drag you into the car, okay? I'll let you sit up there.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
There we go. Got it.
Now that she's in the car, the officers still need eyewitness testimony to prove that they did nothing out of the ordinary or unlawful. Body cams can only prove so much. Therefore, one of the officers returns to the store to get statements from the individuals who saw what happened.
Thank you. You just fill out a written statement, you know, that you're the manager on duty. You know what you called us. You recognized her. You called us just because she wanted to fight with us across the street. So kind of how we got to where we.
Yeah, I pulled out the book of Trespass. I don't know her name, but
yeah, she's.
If you want to flip through it,
we have it. It's her name is Katie. So we have the Trespasser on our side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, after getting a signed statement from the store manager and at least one other person, the officer proceeds to take Katie to jail, apparently for, quote, doing nothing. And we don't know if you noticed, but she was smoking under a no smoking sign at the bus stop. Anyway, with the body cam footage and written statements, a judge will probably send her straight to jail. Police were called to a property on January 19th, 2024 because a man and a woman refused to leave. Upon entering the bathroom, the first officer calls out, making her aware that he was there, giving her an opportunity to get dressed.
It's the police department. Do you have clothes on?
No, but I need $20 for the place.
Get some clothes on. You're going to have to leave. Okay, are you almost done?
No, I need a little while.
The property owner said you got a legal permit.
She's taking a shower and she won't get out.
Oh.
Hey, Gwendolyn, it's Officer McCall. Hey, I spoke with you the other day.
Yes, you know what? I paid $20 for the spot.
Per protocol, a female officer is called in. The female starts a dialogue with the woman, and they realize this could be a long and difficult one.
Well, how much longer is your shower gonna be?
Oh, probably less than an hour.
Okay, well, you don't get that long, all right?
Yes, I do because I paid $20.
All right, they have a right to ask us to remove people from their business, and they're telling us that you need to leave, okay?
They told me I can take as long as I want to.
Well, they've changed their minds, and now they're saying that you need to go.
Hey, Gwendolyn.
They're going to have
Gwendolyn.
No,
You're going to be cited for trespassing, and then after the ticket, if you don't leave, you will be arrested.
You are doing that.
So that's what's going to happen.
The police are doing that.
Hey, Gwendolyn, did you hear my partner?
Nope.
You
can leave right now.
No, I will not.
Okay, we're gonna write you a ticket for trespassing.
Write me a ticket.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give you a suggestion, Gwendolyn, because they're writing your ticket. Once they issue that ticket, you're gonna have maybe 2 minutes to get your stuff and get off this property, or you're gonna be arrested. Gwendolyn, do you want to go to jail? All right, that's fine, Gwendolyn. This isn't gonna be a debate. When they give you your ticket, if you don't leave, I'm putting you in cuffs and you go to jail.
Hey, Gwendolyn, turn the water off. Your shower is done. You are leaving.
Gwendolyn, if you don't shut that water off, I'm gonna come in and shut it off myself.
I have a right to be here.
You do not have a right to be here.
I paid for it.
I don't care. You don't have a right to be here.
Me out when I paid $20.
All right, Gwendolyn, I'm shutting that water off, okay?
No, you're not.
I sure am, Gwendolyn.
You are not.
I sure am.
Officers now have no choice but to enter the cubicle, even though the woman is naked. For her protection, the sensitive parts have been blurred. She, however, makes no attempt at covering herself, except for trying to close the shower curtain to continue her shower.
You're right now.
Why did they call you? They said I could take a shower.
They changed their mind
I
about
want
it.
to talk to them.
Okay,
Please go
how
down
about
and ask
this?
them.
How
I
about
want her
this?
to come in and talk to me.
You get dressed and we'll go outside and we'll see about talking.
No, she's going
No?
to talk to me right now.
That's the best I can offer, okay?
She can come in and talk to me.
That's not the way this is gonna work.
It is because I paid $20. Quit throwing my clothes on the floor.
Even though the officer is now speaking to the woman eye to eye, she still stubbornly fails to budge. No matter how the officer explains it, Gwendolyn has decided that she's definitely gonna keep showering. Anyway, she makes no effort to get dressed, and now she wants to speak to management. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
We'll be at a standstill then.
Well, we won't be, because if they issue you that ticket and you don't leave, then I'm just putting you in handcuffs and you're going to jail.
No, I want them to talk to me.
I understand that that's what you
It's
want.
not fair. It's not fair that they had changed their minds, and I don't know why they changed their minds. Would you please go out and ask them?
No, I won't.
Well, then that's the only thing I can do.
I understand that. Do you understand that once we issue the citation, if you don't leave, you will go to jail? Do you understand that?
No.
As we inch closer to the citation being written, the woman simply refuses to understand that the officer's trying to help her not go to jail. Once she sees that document, she'll have very limited time to leave the premises. At the moment, the officers are still being pretty nice.
Because the business wants you to leave. They have requested that you leave the business
Is
right
it
now.
because of him, though?
No.
I need to know what
I'm
the
going to be
reason
really honest
is.
with you, Gwendolyn. They said that you were acting odd, that you seemed like maybe you were on something, and they just want you to go for the night.
I'm not acting odd.
That's what they told us.
I'm
and
sorry,
they
but I will
that
take my
determination.
shot. They didn't tell me that. They need to tell me that. Please go down and ask them.
Nope, Gwendolyn,
Okay,
that's why
then I can't agree either. I paid $20.
I'm going to be honest, you don't have to agree. You can dry off and go to my squad car nicely at this point.
You are illegal.
Absolutely nothing the officer's saying makes any difference. The officer can't ask the business owner to confront the woman because that's the job of the police. Gwendolyn just does not want to listen.
No, they told me I had 4 showers I get for $20. Now I need to talk to that woman that told me that.
We'll dry off and go talk to them.
No, I can't. She's
So you
gonna
want
have
to
to-
be, so let me just, you want to sit there, drink
I want to
talk on the phone?
finish my. I want to finish my shower because
I'm gonna
that's
be
what they
honest.
want. Look, if they took the 20, I get some say.
No employee
Yes,
is going
I
to come
do.
talk to you while you're
Yes,
standing
they
here in a
will.
towel.
I will shut the curtain.
Do you think you get to make the rules on everything? Because that's how you're acting.
That's my body, and I could get raped.
Nobody is about to rape you. We do want you removed from this premises, though. So if you're uncomfortable, put on some clothes. I will explain it to you one more time. All right. The business doesn't want you here for
Okay,
whatever
but they
reason. I
never
don't know why.
told me
That's
that.
okay.
Okay, but I have a right when they told me to take a
You
shower.
just asked me to explain the situation to you, and you're not listening to me, okay?
I
I've
did
heard
listen to you. I
everything
heard
you have to
everything
say.
you said.
Okay.
Gwendolyn, have
I'm
you?
not taking that in the shower. You're going to have to take it. I will not take that citation in the
Well,
shower.
I have a citation here. This is going to be for trespassing. Once this is issued to you, if you stay here and do not leave, I'm going to cite you again and you're going to be taken to jail for trespassing. So I'd rather cite you here. You can put your clothes on and then you can leave.
You cannot cite me in the shower. That's against the law. No.
We're giving this to you right now.
Police officers
Here
do
you
not
go.
take people out of the shower. I'm not taking it.
Okay, you've been cited. Are you willing to leave now? Otherwise, you're going to
I
jail.
need to talk to someone.
The opportunity for her to leave freely has passed, and it looks like she may be playing for time. Whatever she's planning is not going to work. The officers are now obliged by law to remove her from the premises physically and to arrest her for trespassing.
I'd like 5 minutes, okay?
Gwendolyn, you are under arrest for trespassing.
No,
You
I
need to
am
enter the
not
shower
under
for-
arrest.
You are under arrest.
I am not going like this. No, I am not. I am not going like this. No, I am not going out like this. I would freeze. No, I am not going out like this. Please stop. My cousin had an abortion. My cousin had an abortion. My cousin had an abortion. I am not under arrest. I am not under arrest. This is ridiculous. No, I am not under arrest. No. I have the right to take a shower here.
Stop.
Sorry. Stop hurting my arms. I will get dressed. Okay, I'll make an agreement with you. I'll get dressed, okay? I'll get dressed. Can I get dressed? Can I get dressed? I have a right to get dressed. I'm not going out here nude.
We will cover you. That is for sure.
No, I don't need anything on my feet. You don't take me, Gwendolyn. You're not going to rest on my feet. You cannot do this.
Oh yes, they can. The time for talking is over, and the officers realize everything she says and does is just her way of buying more time for herself. They do their best to place her under arrest and to cover up her body, but she's not making this easy for them.
I did nothing wrong. God, would you help me? God, would you help me, please? God, would you help me, please? This is wrong.
Give your left arm up.
No, I am not. I'm not putting in handcuffs. I will get dressed and get out of this. You're hurting my sore arm. You're hurting my sore arm.
Just relax, please.
I am right. You're wrong. God, would you help me with these people? I want my money back too. I want my money back.
We gotta put your pants on.
I know. You get out of here.
The officers have reached a state where they actually have to fight to get the woman to put her clothes on. Her demeanor is strange to say the least, calling out to God and talking about her cousin's abortion.
No, I'm not. I haven't done anything wrong. God, would you please realize that I have done nothing wrong? I come in here perfectly fine. I don't know what the problem is. They have a problem. With my cousin who's paying $1 million, paying everybody off to ban me from everywhere, and now I'm not going to have that happen. They should have told me I couldn't take a shower. They were nice to me.
We can take her unless you guys want to.
Would you please take the handcuffs off so I can put my bra on? You can't.
Don't. You're going to get another resistance
yes.
charge.
I am putting another top on because I'm not wearing this coat like this outside.
Unable to take her cuffs off, the officers have to find a way to dress this woman. This exercise is made more difficult by her non-compliance. This situation is one that most of them would have rather avoided. Time will tell what caused all this.
What is that?
That's
It's
a
your
shirt.
I don't want that shirt. No, I got a shirt down there that I want.
Too bad.
Hey, you know.
Where are we going now?
You know when I told you, like,
To the county jail.
Let's
Why are we going to the jail when I paid and he didn't?
There we go.
He didn't pay. Is there some report I don't know about that he did? Now button my coat on. Is there some report I don't know
We're
about?
just going to go like this.
No, I want my coat on. Now wait a minute. I have a right to put my coat on and go outside. Don't take that out.
Gwendolyn,
Don't take that out in
If
there.
you want your purse to come with you, it has to be searched. That's the way that it is.
He doesn't have to take all that out.
He does. We have to make
We're
sure
not
that there's
searching it
nothing.
again then.
Procedure is followed as the officers prepare a now dressed, well, kinda dressed woman for transport. One of the officers searches her purse to make sure there's nothing illegal or dangerous in there. Will he find anything else or not?
They've done this to me before. There's no reason I should be in
There's
jail.
no way you can find what you're looking for.
Yes,
That's so much stuff.
I know what's in there.
All
You
right,
know what's
that's
in your
fine.
purse, don't you?
Yeah, but I have like 3 things in my purse.
You don't have to take all this stuff out to search it. Okay, at least give me that. Okay, at least give me my purse and my
Gwendolyn?
coat.
We've given you so much.
No, you haven't. You are illegal.
I'm trying to get your coat on you, okay? But you gotta stand up for me so I can get it buttoned.
At last, they're on their way with the woman. All seems to be going smoothly until something triggers her. The whole situation changes again in a moment. This lends credence to the idea that she might be on something. The officers also realize something's not right here.
No! You're hurting me!
You're not cooperating.
I don't have to. I've got stuff in that locker that I need. Quit hurting my arm.
Then quit.
Quit hurting my arm.
I'm literally
Yes, you are.
With the woman firmly under control again, the officers escort the woman out of the business and towards a squad car. She seems calm again, and they're all hoping it stays that way.
That's funny, because in the locker room, you were telling me I was the only one to talk to. That's because it was in the shower. I'm not in yet. I would like to get in by myself. Please leave me. Your hands off of me.
Get in the car, we'll put you in the car.
Would you please would you help me instead of her? Step up in the car.
Get in the car.
Okay, I want you to help me. She's
Put your legs in the car.
Where is my purse? Where's my purse? You are over. Love your goddamn. Get the hell out of my life. You are hurting me. You're
All right.
The officers and Gwendolyn have now reached the police station. In terms of cooperation, she's not changed much, although it does seem like the cooperation may start slowly returning. The officer with her explains what she has to do to have her cuffs come off.
As soon as we get in there and I get my paperwork done, we'll get the cuffs off, okay?
too tight. You're too tight. They're hurting my
I don't know.
arm.
As soon as you call for it.
I know you don't care.
I do care.
No, you don't.
We checked them for you.
They're
You fit 3
on my
fingers in there.
bones. I'm not a mental patient. I had depression. My kids have been taken away from me a long time ago. I had a depression problem. My cousin's got the wrong diagnosis.
Okay.
So if that's what you think, then you've been wrong.
You're saying that.
Why isn't he?
Because he left when we told him to leave.
He was bothering me.
At the station, the officer starts speaking to her to get her statement and to process her. Once again, the man who'd been in the bathroom with her comes up again. Apparently, now she says he'd been bothering her. Her story now seems to be heading into an interesting direction. But is she telling the truth?
I did not cause the issue.
You
there.
did.
No, I didn't.
You're wrong.
I went into the shower fine.
And you were.
And I
doing
left.
something.
He left. He left when I went in the shower.
The business.
That's it.
The business called for us to remove you
From the shower?
from the business.
I was in the shower.
It doesn't matter where you were. You were in their business.
I made the deal with them.
Doesn't matter. They
With
want
the
you
money.
gone. I don't care.
That does matter. My lawyer will take care of it then.
Okay.
Okay, medical issues that Joe needs to know about.
Would you please get these handcuffs off of me?
Nope.
With Gwendolyn in the system, the caring police officers are not there anymore. It might have been prudent to have listened to them before she became another statistic. Sometimes officers are really trying to help you and themselves. After all that, Gwendolyn was charged with trespass and resisting arrest. On March 12, 2021, Officer Gray and Lieutenant Lipker of the Punta Gorda Police Department responded to a trespass report at a Dodge Ram dealership. When the officers arrived, they made contact with the suspect. She explained she was coming to obtain the keys to a truck she'd never purchased. The officers handed the woman, named Alexis, a trespass warning and attempted to get her to leave the property.
The keys for what? Did you purchase this truck?
I already purchased it.
Well, they want you gone.
And the Chrysler seat.
Alexis, please turn around and get in your car, or you're going to be arrested. All right?
No, I gotta get my
Alexa,
keys.
listen.
Y'all can bake crack me after I grab my keys.
It's not going to happen.
Okay.
Alexa?
Please don't touch me. I really don't like being touched, especially after being big cracked.
Okay, go. You're either going to be bankrupted or arrested unless you leave now.
That's fine. It's gonna take a process. All I have to do is grab my keys.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Ma'am, please move.
No.
Alexa?
You can't go back in there.
Alexa, come on.
I have a headache and I really don't want to be like.
All
in a
more
bad
reason
mood.
for you to get in your car and head back to your house.
No, I don't even have gas to get to my house. I don't.
Alexa, okay, you're getting upset.
And my card does not work at ATMs or at stores.
Can I see your keys? Let me see if your car starts.
It does start, but it's on the verge of dying.
All you have to do is go to Charlotte Harbor.
I won't make it.
After feeling pretty confident about this situation in the beginning, both officers soon realized that this was going to be a more complicated case. Alexis was already making it difficult for them. She insisted on going back into the premises and did not want to be touched. To help de-escalate the situation, the female police officer approaches the manager to confirm Alexis's story.
Just to be clear, she hasn't made any purchases or anything like that. She hasn't bought a truck or anything like that,
Not
right?
to my knowledge, no. I talked
No,
to the
no
other
truck,
manager.
no vehicles or anything like that. She hasn't purchased anything?
Yeah, and I talked to the
Okay.
other manager that were on duty last night when this went down last night. She didn't buy anything.
No
She's
purchases,
just in
no
there doing the
nothing.
same stuff she's doing right now.
Gotcha. Okay. They don't have your keys, Alexis, okay? No purchases were made. All right, hon?
Yeah, they were. Don't start with me. I'm not leaving here till I get my keys. I was
Okay.
here for hours last night.
After the manager confirmed that Alexis did not make any purchases, she had no right to be on the property after being asked to leave. Even if she had made a purchase, she was obliged to leave and get a court order to pick up her truck. But so far, her story didn't check out. This is a case where the officers need to continually de-escalate the situation as she seems emotional and irrational.
You have a trespass warning in your hand, and if you don't leave, you will be arrested. Alexa, we don't want to arrest you.
I don't want to yell at you, so if you could just let me be quiet, that'd be great.
Alexa, listen. If you leave this property, I'll leave you alone. How's that sound?
I will leave as soon as I get my keys. They're not going to hand you my keys.
Alexis, they don't have your keys.
I do have my keys. I just spoke to them.
The process
what do you
never
think, I'm
went
crazy,
through.
bro?
I just spoke to the manager.
Bro, I know what the I bought, and they put all those cars in that showroom for me. I'm coming back for all those. Yo.
Alexa, we're not leaving.
My name's not Alexa.
What's your name?
It's Alexis.
Okay,
Alexis.
I apologize.
The officers carry on in their attempt to persuade this woman to leave the property. She's anything but cooperative and possibly a little delusional, since she talks about purchasing all the trucks.
It's exactly like mine, but it's bigger, badder, and it's four-wheel drive. Like, I'm taking that truck with me.
But if you didn't pay for it,
I did pay for it, sir, on my credit card.
Do you have a receipt for it?
No, I don't. But you want to see all my credit cards, bro?
No, I believe you.
No, you don't believe me, or you ain't doing this.
I believe you have credit cards.
Yeah.
But when you buy something, they give you a receipt.
Oh, this one's my boyfriend's. It has probably even more money than what I have.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen to me. Okay, this is private property.
No, it's not. It's public. Like,
it's private property.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I will buy this dealership. Y'all don't know me, bro.
Next, the officers attempt to give Alexis a ride home, but she refuses to ride in the squad car. She also starts to use the superlative bro quite a lot and is becoming more agitated. Maybe her state of mind is changing? Meanwhile, the officers try to take clues from one another.
Do you want me to call you a taxi?
I'm not riding in a taxi. What do I look like, a duck?
How about an Uber?
No. Do you see what I just purchased? You think I want to ride in an Uber or with anybody else? I want to drive my truck off the lot.
Okay. All right, so this is your last chance.
There's no chances. Like, I'm going to sit here. I'll jump on my car and I'll sit there all night like I just did last night.
All right. Do you want to leave on your own will or no? Or do you want to be placed under arrest?
Yeah, after I get my keys.
Alexis, I just spoke to the. You saw me walk away and speak to him.
Because
no
you're
purchase,
5'0", nobody with 5'0". Shut up.
Nobody went in there and purchased a truck.
Oh my God.
Last night and today, okay?
Do not touch me, bro. I do not like that shit.
You're gonna go to
Calm
jail.
down.
She's becoming even more agitated and refers to marks on her arms. It's possible that she's experienced physical trauma in the past, which makes this situation even more sensitive. The officers have to find a way to get Alexis to calm down and to get into a squad car if need be. This requires either finding any type of common ground or taking her to the ground.
Yo, do not touch me. You touch me, I'm gonna put my hands on you and I will go to jail, bro. Do not touch me. It took 4 people to strap me down. Do not touch me. I'll fight both of you. Get the out of my back. Do not touch me, bro.
Alright, go.
I'm not in the mood for this shit, bro. All I'm fucking gonna get sued to fucking guys, bro. Hey, stop pulling on it, bro. Stop. Please don't grab my arm so hard.
Alexis, I'm not.
Yes, you are, bro. The is wrong with you?
Hey, settle down.
No, bro. I'm not
Alexis.
doing this. Don't touch me, bro. Don't fucking touch me.
By now, the belligerent woman is still on the ground, cuffed, and still shouting that nobody should touch her. The officers are now faced with a dilemma. How do they get her into the squad car while calming her down as well?
Wrong, bro. Do not put me in that cop car. Bro, call my uncle right now. Call my uncle.
Hold on, calm down.
Call my fucking uncle.
Calm down.
Call him now. Or call one of the cops I dealt with last night. What the dude? You don't know me. You don't fucking know me, bro. The
Alexis?
Leave me alone, bro. Don't say my fucking name like you know me. You don't fucking know me.
What do you want me to call you?
Do not call me nothing. Yeah, y'all better get some backup, I swear to God.
Bravo 3-way, Dodge.
Someone better call my boyfriend right now, bro.
Alexis, calm down.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I'll go ham on you too. Get the out of here, bro. Look at me up. Don't touch me.
Stay down.
Don't touch me, ho. What's wrong with you?
In another attempt to de-escalate the situation and to get help to load her in the squad car, the officers call for backup. The officer they call handled the same woman the previous evening. They're hoping he can de-escalate the situation since it was her request.
This officer here was here last night. You can talk to him, okay?
Yeah, he's about to uncuff me.
He will uncuff you after you cooperate.
Can you help me stand up so I can be comfortable?
We will.
Looking like a fucking dumb bitch sitting here on the fucking ground.
You're the one I got on the
Shut up!
Hey! Knock it off!
Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here.
Stay right there.
Do not touch me!
Stay there.
Bitch, like you do not understand who the fuck I am!
3 on you.
I just want to get my fucking truck I just paid for last night! What the fuck is wrong with people?
Sometimes officers have to take their cue from the offenders. She mentioned she was comfortable with the officer from the previous night, but calling that officer to the scene did not do much. By now, the officers have tried everything and have been more than reasonable, even putting up with constant foul language from the woman. You can't help but feel that if this doesn't work, she's going to jail.
I will fight you.
Alexis,
Ass-looking bitch.
I remember you from last night.
Yeah!
Are you alright?
No,
What's going
I'm
on?
not.
Why are you so upset?
I was happy, bro.
Okay.
I'm sorry people treat me like this. Look at me, bro. I look so dumb, bro. I look so dumb.
Well, let me help you up. Come on, let's help you up.
I don't need help.
Alright.
I ain't never needed help from nobody. Don't touch me.
Come on, we gotta get in the back of the car.
No,
okay,
please
we have to.
Don't.
Come on, let's just make this easy for everybody.
Dude,
Come on.
Stop, please.
What do you mean?
Her bag.
What?
Her bag. I have no idea what's in there.
Protocol is to search her and her bag or take her bag away. They have no idea, of course, if she has a gun or other deadly weapons in the bag. Protocols like this prevent someone from getting injured or killed through violent acts. After her belongings were collected, it was time for Alexis to be taken to the squad car.
Bro, I'm not getting in another cop car. I just want to go home in my truck. Please. What is wrong with you, bro? Please don't hold my arms. Take these cuffs off. It's so tight.
Here, hold on, relax. Let me check them. Relax. Let me check them.
I got like PTSD from this shit. You don't understand. Oh my god, bro. You don't know what the fuck it is in me.
Who's they?
Oh, it's Alex.
Don't sit. Don't sit.
As expected, getting her into the squad car is also going to be another struggle. When they come closer to the car door, she buckles her legs and sits on the ground. The officers need to use all their strength to get her into the car, while she cries and constantly objects.
No! Stop! No, please let me go.
I thought she liked you all of a sudden.
I thought so too.
With Alexis in the squad car, a place she seemed to know all too well, half their work was done. None of the officers will forget this day soon. Later, she was charged with trespassing and resisting an officer. She had no option but to plead nolo contendere or no contest to both charges. Thanks for tuning in as we looked at some of the eye-opening videos of trespassing arrests. It's quite easy to find yourself in situations like this, highlighting the significance of understanding and following the law. Remember that once a business owner asks you to leave a property, there's no space for negotiation. Compliance is required. Receiving a citation from the police indicates that you may have already crossed the line. In order to avoid trouble, make sure you're aware of your surroundings and also respect property borders. Stay informed and follow the law.